Welcome to Ispoof, the #1 spoofing service.
This is the moment that police arrested TJ Fletcher, who is the creator of the website Ispoof, which is believed to have been responsible for over 100 million in scams across the world. They believe he himself made nearly £2 million, and this week he has been jailed for 13 years and 4 months for his involvement. The 35-year-old from Western Gateway was sentenced at Southwark Crown Court on Thursday the 18th of May. He pled guilty to supplying and making articles to be used in fraud and encouraging or assisting the commission of an offence, possessing criminal property and also transferring criminal property. The investigation was carried out by New Scotland Yard's Cybercrime Unit, and it led the investigation that took the network down from the top. They dismantled the website, targeted the fraudsters who paid for the services, and today they put the man who ran the site behind bars. The Metropolitan Cyber and Economic Crime Unit coordinated the mammoth investigation in cooperation with City of London Police, the National Crime Agency, Europol, Eurojust, Dutch authorities and the FBI. Ispoof enabled criminals to appear as if they were calling from banks, tax offices and other official bodies as they attempted to defraud victims who lost millions of pounds. Losses to the victims in the UK were in the region of £43 million, with global losses in excess of 100 million. At one stage, 20 people every minute of every day were being contacted by scammers using the site. The National Crime Agency Deputy Director Paul Foster said, "Fraud can have a devastating effect on victims, so tackling it is a priority for the NCA and our policing partners. Key to our response from removing the platform from being on social media. We continue to target criminal infrastructures and also those that create them." Users of the service had to pay to pose as representatives from banks that included Barclays, Santander, HSBC, Lloyds and Halifax, and they pretended to warn the victims about suspicious activity on their account. Scammers would encourage the victims to disclose security information and also one-time passwords to obtain their money. In 12 months up until August 2022, around 10 million fraudulent calls were made using Ispoof, with around 3.5 million of them being made in the UK. Of those calls, 350,000 lasted for more than a minute and were made to 200,000 individuals. Following appeals to the public, 350 victims came forward and they are assisting the police with their investigations, but they believe that there are thousands of victims and some of them haven't come forward. Until the site was shut down in November 2022, Ispoof was constantly growing. 700 new users every single week were registering at the site, and it was making an average of 80 grand a week. At the point of closure, it had 59,000 registered users. The website offered a number of packages for users that they would buy in Bitcoin, the number of minutes they wanted to use, and the software also to make the calls. Ispoof made just over £3 million, with Fletcher profiting, they believe, between the region of 1.7 and 1.9 million. And he ran and enabled the fraudsters to contact the victims and to obtain all of the financial gain. They said he lived an extravagant lifestyle. He owned a Range Rover that was worth 60 grand and a Lamborghini worth nearly £250,000. He regularly went on holiday with trips to Jamaica, Malta and Turkey in 2022 alone. Fletcher spent time marketing Ispoof on the Telegram channel, which was their main form of promotion. They even had videos and promotional videos like I'm going to show you now, where they just openly spoke about what they were doing and inviting people to get involved.
Ispoof, the #1 spoofing service. Use our servers to intercept your OTPs or telepins from your target. If you want to spoof your caller ID to make spoof calls, then Ispoof is here to help. All the tools a spoofer would ever need. Ispoof was made by spoofers for spoofers. Pick up the digits the target typed and see it displayed on your dashboard. Send spoofed SMS messages and much more. Our state-of-the-art system handles auto-calling with custom hold music and convincing call center background sound. Ispoof has complete end-to-end encryption and no additional phones are needed. Ispoof works on Android and iOS. Sign up for free, pay monthly via Bitcoin, and stay totally anonymous.
They arrested TJ at his home on the 6th of November 2022, and they found 30 mobile phones inside his house with a quantity of SIM cards. They also found a Rolex watch and an Audemars watch and a money counter. As part of the continued investigation, there were nearly 200 other people being investigated for using the service. The Commissioner Mark Rowley said they are proud they have taken the criminals off the street and also protected people from being victims of this. Detective Superintendent Helen Rant said, "I'm proud of the team that have led the investigation, and this has become an international investigation, and Ispoof and Fletcher created a gateway for thousands of criminals to defraud people out of millions of pounds." So I thought this story was really interesting, especially due to the nature of the cooperation between different organisations around the world to focus on somebody that was just based in the UK, and also the extent and the amount of money that was made and how big this actually got. So I look forward to hearing what people have to say on this story, and I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Don't forget to follow on social media as well at Scarcity Studios, and also the website at scarcitystudios.com. Peace.